This is Elizabeth Joyce with Stargazing, week of December 7th through December 13th, 2015. Saturn has been in a challenging square relationship to Neptune most of last month and continues through December. Part of you feels the burden of life and part of you just wants to drift beyond the veils of this world into the next. The best way to use this complicated energy is to balance your practical responsibilities with your need to float off into the cosmos and your daydreaming. Be a grounded spiritual teacher. Meditate often. This will help keep you grounded. There's lots of room for holiday parties as assertive Mars moves through social Libra all month long. You can seek new relationships under this energy or use aggressive diplomacy in existing relationships. A planetary duo before dawn, a sign change for Mercury, and a tricky new moon is on the carpet this week. The new moon begins the countdown of the 12 days before Christmas. If you happen to be up just before sunrise on Monday, December 7th, you will be able to see a beautiful sky in the east as the moon conjuncts with Venus side by side. This represents emotional love and family harmony. The early work week and beginning of Hanukkah is under the influence of a Scorpio moon. Behind the scenes and quiet research projects are good use of these energies. The dinner hour on Tuesday is particularly social. Meet new or casual friends after work or try an eclectic restaurant you've been wanting to try. Be sure to invite a friend along. On Wednesday, December 9th, Mercury makes a drastic shift as it leaves optimistic Sagittarius and enters into pessimistic Capricorn. Although some people call the sign of Capricorn the realist, most people that do that are Capricorns. The next 3 weeks is a time when most people will take a no-nonsense approach and thought patterns become more logical with the focus on practical matters. Although this is not a time for dreamers, it often produces a dry wit humor that will be delivered one-liners with a straight face, much like the way Jack Benny did as a comic. This change begins an extra long time in this responsible sign, since Mercury will be retrograde most of January. So think about the day-to-day structure of your life, preparing to make the needed changes in February. Near the new moon on the 11th, Mercury enters the shadow of its coming retrograde cycle, January 5th through the 25th. Pay attention to early hints about what you will be working on in January. Since many people clean up their diet in January, now is a good time to research or join a weight control group in preparation for next month. Thursday is a mixed bag. Mars is opposite Uranus, which is primed for earthquake or major upsets in the world or in your personal life. At the same time, graceful Venus makes harmony with gentle Neptune. This suggests that you will feel both upset and peaceful energy on Thursday, a very odd combination. It's as if something occurs that changes the status quo, but you're okay with it. The new moon in Sagittarius arrives on Friday, December 11th to remind us that it's time to begin anew and that the next 2 weeks will be a period of growth. This fiery new moon is squared by Jupiter in Virgo, reminding us that too much of a good thing may not be lasting in the long run. Watch your pocketbook and food intake now. Just be careful that you don't get too far out there to find your way back. The social tones from the weekend continue, but there's more of an edge to the energy on Sunday. Aggressive and impatient Mars makes a challenging square to destructive Pluto. This is a difficult combination where things tend to break when you force them. It brings out the obsessive-compulsive side of people, so take the day off from people who have that kind of behavior issue. You know, the ones in the third dimension reality of, I want what I want when I want it, without regards of consequences. On the positive side, take action to make major changes in your life. Although this can be uncomfortable and not everyone will be happy with you, it does provide the energy to make those difficult decisions as long as you do not force them. It's simply time now, and you are always protected. Enjoy the shopping and getting ready for the holiday. This is Elizabeth Joyce with Visions of Reality. The website is www.new-visions.com. The 24-hour answering service, if you would like to call and book an appointment or ask a question, is 201-934 8986. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.